Hey guys, in this video we'll be discussing everything that you need to know about nutrition, and any question that you have regarding nutrition will be answered with this one concept. This concept is going to help us prioritize and focus on what really matters when it comes to nutrition. We often end up asking questions like, can I have carbs at night? Can I have a pizza or a burger? Or does dietary fat actually make you fat? Or how much protein is it that you need in a particular meal or in a day? All of these questions will be answered and your fundamentals will be cleared so that you have answers to these particular questions. And more importantly, you won't just have answers to these questions, you'll start asking the right questions and you'll start focusing on things that actually matter and bring you majority of the results. I'm giving you my perspective on this and how I have implemented this on my clients, had personal experience and done my own research on this concept, and I hope this puts things into perspective for you to implement into your lifestyle. So this is the nutrition pyramid model by Dr. Eric Helms, and this shows you what aspect of nutrition you need to prioritize and give the most importance to from the bottom, which creates the foundation of this pyramid. So level 1, which goes to level 2, 3, 4 and 5, and as we go higher we go into the least important aspect of nutrition. By all means, all of these aspects are very important, but what you need to understand is that if you do not have level 1 sorted, you cannot move up the ladder and go on to 2, 3, 4 and 5. For example, you cannot jump to macronutrients before you have sorted out and understood the concept of energy balance. This is why this pyramid shows you what you need to understand first at the base of everything and then move on to more specific parts and aspects of your nutrition. It shows you the most important aspect of your nutrition plan, which is the base, and moves up to the least important thing, which, believe it or not, is supplementation. And all of these things are enveloped with the behavior and lifestyle without which nothing can be held together. Okay, first we'll understand the most important aspect of nutrition, which is energy balance. Energy balance will help you understand the total calorie intake and the rate of your weight change. Most of us fall into the category of either wanting to lose weight or wanting to gain muscle. And in order to achieve that, you need to understand the concept of calorie surplus and a calorie deficit. If you don't understand this concept, every other component that we speak about, your carbs, proteins, fats, supplements, any of that, all of that is redundant and all of that does not matter unless you don't know the concept of calorie surplus and calorie deficit, which comes under your total energy balance. Now, once we understand energy balance and calorie deficit and surplus, then we move on to macronutrients. Only once you know your entire calorie intake is when you know that this needs to be broken down into your different macronutrients, which is the next most important thing when it comes to your nutrition. Your distribution of macronutrients will show you where your calories are coming from, which is carbs, proteins and fats. The ratio of carbs, proteins, fats for everyone is going to be different because everyone has different body types, different demands, different workouts, your age, all of that matters, and all of that comes into play when it comes to knowing how you need to distribute your macronutrient throughout the day. Each person is different and everyone has a different lifestyle, so no two people can be compared to each other. Since each person's macronutrients are different, a different type of diet can work for you. It can be a high carb diet, it can be a high fat diet. It all depends on what makes you perform optimally and what makes you feel better and what you can actually adhere to. Because at the end of the day, if you don't like what you're doing, none of this is going to work. Once you have your macronutrients out of the way, then we move into micronutrients and water. Of course, this is a very important aspect when it comes to your health, when it comes to your energy levels, and when it comes to your survival in general. But when it comes to hitting your fat loss and muscle gain goals, it doesn't directly affect it. And usually if you have your first 2 layers of the pyramid sorted, you will have your third one sorted as well. So for example, if you want to lose weight or if you're looking to get leaner, if you consume enough water and micronutrients but still you're in a calorie surplus, you're not going to reach that goal. Once you have level 1, 2 and 3 sorted, that's when you go to your nutrient timing. That's what time of the day you eat, how you want to distribute your food, your meals, your macros throughout the day. This only comes after you have sorted your energy balance, your macronutrients and your micronutrients and water. That's when you start using concepts like carb cycling, like intermittent fasting and all of those things, and that's what you can use to make this process much more easier to adhere to in the long run. Again, what time of the day, how many meals you have, and all of those things will only matter once you have the first 3 layers sorted. If you don't understand the concept of calorie surplus and deficit, there is no point asking questions about how many meals you should have in a day, how much protein needs to be there in each meal and all of those things. If this is not done, there's no point in going into nutrient timing. So this layer of nutrient timing will depend on your habits and your lifestyle predominantly. So for a person working 9 to 5 versus someone who prefers eating most of their calories in the second half of the day. That's when personal preference comes into play and helps you achieve your goal according to your lifestyle. Now lastly, when you have 1, 2, 3 and 4 sorted, then we go on to number 5, which, believe it or not, is supplements. Too much importance is given to supplements nowadays, and a lot of people think that if you if you have protein, you can achieve a lot more. Some people deem protein as steroids. Some people, it's given too much importance. That's the base of it. And this goes for people who actually think that protein supplements and other supplements can actually replace a balanced diet, which it cannot. I'm not trying to say that supplements are useless. They do have a place, even though it's right at the top. But what you're trying to say is that supplements cannot replace any of these, but can definitely help you in removing any kind of deficiency that you have and make things a little more convenient for you because they're readily available and easy to consume. But the main role of a supplement is that it bridges the gap between you not reaching your goal. For example, if you are eating the maximum number of meals that you can, but still you're falling short of maybe 20-30 grams of protein, that's when a whey protein or a supplement comes in. And another instance is when you are lacking a few micronutrients and you supplement your deficiencies using supplements. That's when a supplement comes into play, and that's when it can help you, which is why it does have a place, but it's right at the top. Now the last concept I want to make you understand is behavior and lifestyle, which actually envelops all of these things, because if none of this adheres to your lifestyle or your behavior, you will not be able to follow it for a very long time. If you're doing things that are difficult for you, if you're doing things that do not come naturally to you, or you're doing things just for a short period of time, it's not going to work. So your behavior and lifestyle is something without which none of these things will stay in place, and none of these things are something that you will be able to follow for a very long period of time. So what this concept means is that try to make this a lifestyle, try to make this a part of your lifestyle rather than making drastic changes in order to see changes, because if you make a drastic change, it's not going to last forever. It's not going to last for a very long period of time. We're not doing this for 3 months, 6 months, maybe a year. We're doing it for a very long period of time so that you don't go back to where you were and start from scratch again. I hope this gives you a perspective and makes you understand a few basic concepts. We'll go into this into much more detail, but the reason I've made this as my first video is so that you can refer to this whenever I talk about nutrition, whenever I talk about any kind of concept, because when you talk about anything related to nutrition, you need to understand this very pyramid, which we've got thanks to Dr. Eric Helms again. So guys, if you learned something new or if you found any value in this video, please like, share and comment, and do let me know if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to help you guys. See you in the next video.